like to see here.
How much he's been playing, right? If he's been playing actively, I'm not worried for them.
What are your thoughts on Magnus? As we're going to see.
Oh, RR.
Yeah, RR is in quite a bit of trouble. He will be taken out. It's going to be first blood going the way of IG as Kaka. And he will be caught by the Wraithfire Blast. Whoop.
Good sticks.
Right. Not enough. Not nearly enough. But JT, again, this is a hero that, I mean, do they have kill potential on this Darkseer once he's going to go up that cliff? I mean, he just showed that he's going there, so they will be communicating the other side that rune's definitely gone.
That's fair.
Kaka. Oh, Kolki will actually proc Vacuum.
Oh, good Vacuum.
Was enough to save him for now, but Kaka, Salve comes in as well, and it's very close, but he will tumble. RR in the meantime getting chased by JT in this Ion Shell.
Does he have Vacuum?
Cold Feet again. And Vacuum has like a 2-minute cooldown, basically. He's just chasing down Palos right now. Under the tier 1, he's going to get the kill. Probably worth, but a double kill for Vincenzo, and I believe he's just going to carry now. So Wraith King will be the support hero.
If you can pull it off like that and you have a player on it, I think the hero is great this patch. Like you said, the Axe is one of my favorite Axe of the game right now. I think it's very, very strong. It's your great timing. Fly.
Yep, Nico getting chased down.
He's
Thunderstrike.
dead, actually.
Looks like the Blade Fury should be enough with that last right click, but there's the coil rotation from Yowei, and a nice toss out of the break. And Yowei takes that kill for himself. So at least they get something out of it.
Such that's a GB game for both teams, though. I really want that item. And Palos is going the armlet.
Exactly what you asked for.
Very, very happy to see that choice.
Well, he's going to find the entirety of IG.
Skills
take out one life. Yeah, he's armlet toggling pretty well. That's going to be one life. Of course, that's level 1. Static Storm on top, into the kinetic field. There's the Omni Slash. Actually gets it onto the AA, so that's probably the best case scenario for EXECRATION. Now the TP support comes Yowei with that coil. Keeps everybody in place for now, but now he's the one in trouble. It's like they'll find him with that skewer.
Glimpse.
The toss back in with the glimpse, so they end up having a little party there as BDZ ends up being the 3rd dead for EXECRATION. It looked pretty good when the Omni Slash was on top of A. I mean, at the very least, Wraith King survives.
Yeah, I love Black Hole is also 200. They're actually tied.
Wow. Today I learned. Thank you, Cinderin.
But you're still technically correct. It's just tied for long.
Maybe. Emo with the RP into the skewer. The follow onto 3 into the AA Blast. Big wombo combo. IG getting decimated in this fight as Kaka will be the 3rd to fall. It ended up being a great bait. Let me just take the RP and the skewer and we win the fight.
Right, so you're able to probably hit a really strong timing here. They're going to smoke. Okay, Vincenzo breaking that. He's going to die, but that's...
I mean, that is mega worth if he's the only one that dies here. I'm going to see the call here. Onto the Nyx Assassin, but the wall put in place by JT into the Mist Impale. Nico, he's very healthy. Kaka, not so much. Looks like he'll be chased down. Likely will be called here.
Oh, they failed the call.
Yeah, they missed it, but they kill him in the end, I believe. As AA's taken out, Wraith King, that's the first ult into the RP. Juggernaut still alive. Gets off the Blade Fear at the last moment. Doing a really good job of kiting all this damage. And Palace is going to be taken out in quick succession, but it's going to be a trade. They do get the Juggernaut yet again.
That was a little bit bizarre to watch relative to the crispness of the rest of the game. There were so many things missed there.
Nyx live.
Ignore everything else when he goes in. Play with a lot of freedom and not get counterplayed. I think other players would go, he's
Kaka with the Impale. Doesn't even bother with the Vendetta just to ensure that he gets it into a Static Storm. AA Blast is coming. Looks like Axe will fall in addition. So 2-0 to start things out. And BDZ looks to be next on the list as Fly comes into the fray. This is literally all 5 members of IG. And a triple kill for Emo. So he ensures that he gets the farm yet again, Cinder, to get that. And this, I feel like this is almost like a steal of Roche because now that Deso's online for Wraith King.
In a way, he's even getting zoned off here by Kaka. Misses the Carapace timing.
Yeah.
He's actually in trouble now.
He might die, but this could be the death of Palos instead. As he gets skewered onto the other side of the map, and his ult is up right now. So that'll be death number 1. And now the TP support in the form of EXECRATION, but the big glimpse back. Looks like they'll find the AA Blast at the very least to take out the Juggernaut yet again. And Super will follow. And the coil applied to the Darkseer. Has Surge in a moment. See if he can get away with just this. Wraithfire Blast will connect into the Illusion Orb, into the call, and a nice turnaround for EXECRATION. And this could be their Roche.
I do not like that play from IG.
On Wraith King already. Wow. I mean, they have mana burn.
Yeah, he's protecting himself basically.
Good into the AA Blast. Fly's going to pop his Blade Fury. Here comes Emo. That is a big kill onto the Axe to start things up. It's the first slice for Palace about to come out, but he's actually surviving a little bit longer. There's the coil onto Nyx Assassin. Omni Slash to follow. WePlay trying to beat down BDZ. There's finally the RP's reserved just for Puck. Will it be enough? Indeed it will. 3 for 1. They killed the Nyx Assassin to start the fight, but it's going to cost them 4 of their members. IG. This is such a back and forth game.
Yeah,
interesting statistic that we'll keep in mind for the future.
Kaka's dead.
Yep, Coil into AA Blast. Yoe. Oh, we have a Static Storm into Kinetic Field, though. Is this enough to take out the Puck? Indeed. The right clicks from Emo. My goodness.
Told you
so
Kaka's
much
dead.
Damage. Yep, you were correct. It only cost them their mid Puck, though.
Half a year.
Such a cool build.
This guy is super legit.
That's such a cool build.
They're going to find... Oh, this is a problem.
Yeah.
They can actually just run him down.
Yeah, nobody really near, although a couple people TP in. Nico with the attempt in the call. 2 heroes there. Wraith King will get his first life expended. RP being faked out. Nico's going to be a pretty easy kill to clean up now. And I believe with that, IG is just going to fall back. But Puck buys back into the game, and that's actually what's predicating this fallback for IG.
Yep. But they can still... You're still very strong with the RP ready. And... Up.
They find it. His ult is coming back, though. Not sure if they're timing this. There's the Bloodthorn. Coil to follow, though. And Emo pops the BKB. They're just going to pound upon Palos. So that's 1 death. It's going to cost Emo his life, though. Now Kaka in a precarious spot, as Palos is going to come back to life and just beat him down with his stick. That's a stick, by the way, not a sword. It's a new cosmetic. Fly on now on the run. In like a lot of these fights.
Yeah, so this protects him against the RP. But if he gets RP now, he can just get Static Storm.
Yeah, true.
So I don't know. I don't think this is the best choice.
Yeah, okay, Axe is going to jump in. All the pressure is going to be applied to him. A big RP onto 3, into the Blade Fury, into the Static Storm Kinetic Field combination. Axe and Tiny buy back into the game. Puck will not have that luxury, though. Wraith King, that's the first life. I mean, IG's still pretty healthy. Omnislash hasn't even been used yet, but it's going to be used on a lot of the skeletons here. As PR in the background trying to keep IG at bay. I believe that is the... Oh, finally the Omnislash comes out, and Nico's going to take the brunt of the damage. So the Wraith King finally dies, and it costs IG nothing. Only cooldowns. And Healing Ward up in 12 seconds so they can reset and just push.
Not in a position to help Wraith King there at all. Axis top.
Yep.
His teammates were all the way deep in the base. Good spin into the instant silence from the Mindbreaker.
Yep, that's good stuff. It's a nice little combination.
Puck has kind of compromised his position entirely against Static Storm.
Hello? That was the Bloodthorn. He had to use it up, and now the Static Storm comes into play. Aeon this does proc, but the double impale into the Omnislash, or probably a Swift Slide for all I know. They're going to be able to take out the Puck, and I know he does not have buyback. And there is the RP onto 2. This should be GG, as IG taking this pretty convincingly after kind of a, I want to say, a big back and forth for the first 15-20 minutes.
That is why I didn't like Antis very much there. At least if you make that play, right? Like the moment you're in and you're relying on your Antis to save you, you're against Static Storm. You're just gonna die.
Yeah,
like
true.
there's just no save there. If he has a BKB, maybe it's a different story. But
GG!
GG.
It's like whatever their perfect 10th pick is, that's where they'll put it. But
Okay, we got the Void Spirit, so it looks like a fly morph to me.
once again, I'm wrong. What can you
Extra
do?
cleave, Cinderella.
I think Tread's Mom Maelstrom is really good here. You want to compensate for the fact that your Invoker's playing Quas Wex, so his damage in Chrono is not going to be the best. So you kind of need to... You need to create your own destiny.
Uh-oh, Super. In a lot of trouble here. LSA
He's
did
dead.
connect, and yeah, he's resigned to his own death here. And they'll give it to Nico for first blood.
All right. Disruptor Morph, definitely one of the weaker lanes that we've seen today. So can't be too surprised that they are losing to an absolutely void with no items. It's just like, you're just there. So I do like IG slightly better.
JT uses the first Mars Arena of the game. We'll find the tree. And the Rebuke is more than enough to take him out, but Palace trying to get some retribution as Yoe is teeping in to help get this trade. And with the Tornado, they should be able to ensure this kill, I would assume. But there's the glimpse. EMP, not even needed. So they do find the kill, and there's the first Chrono of the game. Do they have enough damage to follow this up, though? Yoe is in range to right-click, and yeah, with a couple bashes, Super not able to deny himself.
Bash is really good when it works every hit.
That's right. Space with that haste rune now.
Yeah, this is a huge rotation from Execration. They brought basically all their hero spot, except Trian, who just respawned, so... They're looking for something big.
Static Storm. The kinetic field only connects on 1, but this is the only hero that really matters. Yoe looks to be dead, but the egg does fall first into the RP, though. Remember, this is just a Midas. Emo, he's going to be taken out. That's a double kill for BDZ. Nice LSA. Going to continue on as Palace will be able to finish off the Disruptor in tow. So a 3-for-1. At least the Invoker got a little bit of XP for that Phoenix kill before he dropped.
Really crucial RP. They have to catch the Void Spirit there or they lose big time.
Yeah, actually.
It technically has not paid for itself there, so you're incorrect.
Yeah, true.
Perch would have given you the exact number of seconds, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, well.
All right, that's a dead Treant.
Yep. Mega dead. Emo ends up netting the kill for himself. JT, very little mana to speak of.
Well, this is a very good setup. They know there's no RP. Chrono is obviously available. All right, he's just in there.
Yep, Mars Arena comes up. We've got two heroes stuck inside the Kinetic Field Static Storm combination, and EXCECRATION just getting dominated. Despite Emo going for a Midas, he is still fighting and doing just fine. They're going to clean up even more, so 4 dead overall. And this is going to be a tier 1 tower for IG.
They just take advantage
The fact
of
that
really.
I mean, he's doing exactly what you said you hated. He's fighting with a Midas Brown Boots. What are your thoughts on that? As long as it works, it's fine. Oh, speaking of which, it looks like he's getting saved here by the Phoenix for now. They're going to turn this around on Apollo. So
he's fine.
Time walks all that damage out. Glimpse is there as well. He's in a bit of trouble here. Firefly jumped in, but that's the overgrowth. Palos continue to try to walk this off, but there's a skewer into the RP, onto 2. Palos gets stunned by the Aether Remnant. There's still no kills in this fight. Finally, Phoenix dies. Now Emo, looks like the Adaptive Strike is going to set things up here, as Nico will be the next on the list. So it's a 1-for-1 to start things out. JT takes the Laguna Blade to the face, but just shrugs it off. And somehow only 2 die.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Main Lena to have the fires.
Oh, it doesn't.
I think so. I don't think.
Really?
I don't think they carry over. I could be wrong on that.
Nope, Kaka's going to be caught off. Oh, Static Storm is there. And the egg will be used in addition. So it's going to stun up Nico. No, he's going to just skewer out. So, I mean, that's a decent ultimate.
This has to be go time for EXCECRATION. That's 2 ults down.
That's 2 big ults down right now.
You need to go. Yeah, I like this. Just go on. Go up there. Kaka has no dive.
Yep, time dilation's there. There's a Chronosphere onto 2. He's attacking extremely slow thanks to that Fire Spirits, but he's going to be able to take out the Phoenix regardless. He's going to buy back into the game immediately, as Super just getting right-clicked down by Palos, who pops that BKB. And in the meantime, BDZ does get off his Laguna Blade. Firefly getting extremely low, but will live through the engagement here. He gets LSA'd again, into the RP, into the Skewer, into the Mars Arena as well. But it looks like EXCECRATION are just falling apart. Invoker and Treant die. It cost a buyback from IG, but as long as you don't get team wiped into a Roche, that's kind of the big turning point. So they're going to chase down BDZ now. And can you Roche now is the question. I mean, all the big ults are down.
I don't know if... You really don't want to BKB there as Palos, right? To get off the Fire Spirit. Like, the attack speed slow is just a big problem. Okay. That is...
Just trading spells here. Emo takes off the time dilation.
He's actually in trouble.
Not sure if he has any spells to use, and yeah.
Nice catch.
Down he goes.
Bonus kill.
JT, I mean, that's a save your friend syndrome right there.
That just literally made it all worth it. If EXCECRATION also get Roche now, this is huge.
Palos does have the Scotty now, so...
Are they going to force high ground here?
I mean, if they win a big team fight in IG's base, then they could potentially just get a couple racks here. I mean, they can't get bottom without that tier 2, but this is already half HP. And there's the Skewer, or the Spear, I should say, into the tower. They're going to take out this Aegis. Absolutely. He tries to get off the time walk, but a little miscommunication there from EXCECRATION. No save coming, and there's the Static Storm into the Kinetic Field. He gets empowered as if that's going to do anything for him. Pops the BKB. Chronosphere onto 3. Sunstrike to fall. They take out the Disruptor immediately. There's a huge RP onto 2. Skewer back in. Morphling dead. Buys back into the game. And there's the Mars Arena to keep everybody in tow. JT trying to kite his way. Drops very awkwardly there as EXCECRATION is winning this fight big time. Buyback on the Morphling though, so EXCECRATION needs to be very careful. Invoker finally dies. And again, this Alacrity onto Palos is doing absolute work. Firefly, yep, starting to attribute shift a little bit. Gets the Yules off. There's the Skewer again. This will be a dieback onto Super. Goes down very easily, and the right click commits. Firefly has to go Scepter himself. And the chase continues. They're just killing heroes one by one with very little retribution to follow. Emo finally getting a return kill. He's just going to get skewered again. I believe that Magnus has that skewer talent. He feels like he's skewering every 10 seconds. Be shocked if he doesn't have that 15 talent.
Nico.
I believe that is crazy. Time walking originally. But you do not get any procs from your Ags if you were to get it, and you do not get any HP manipulation.
Right.
So it feels like a really weird shard. And I'm jump in here. You get silenced thanks to that Ags from Emos. There's the Mars ult onto 3 heroes, but very little follow-up. They're going to focus on the egg, and they will get it successfully. Palos pops that BKB to help him out there. Buyback now to the Phoenix, of course, with no egg to work with. Looks like EXCECRATION's going to back as a Treant buys back now. As the Laguna Blade applied to Super, he'll die awkwardly to the minions from Mr. Invoker himself. Oh, Palos with the Chronosphere. It's only onto one, but it's the Morphling. It's the only hero that matters, and that is dead Morphling, thanks to the Cataclysm to follow up. No buyback. 5 versus 3. Emo looks to be next on the list. If they can get this, they can potentially get multiple racks, and they will do so. Beautiful layering. He does have buyback on Emo, but he can't really do anything by himself.
Any sort of Yule's perfect timing stun coming in, or a good tornado catch, or that.
RP, this will be a dieback into the LSA as well, but the Glimpse will get Void the hell out of there. But there's the Mars ult on top of this. Emo pops the Dissimulate, still inside the Mars ult. Astral steps to the side here, but not able to really do much with it. JT getting chased now by Palos, and they do find the die or the kill onto Emo. So that is a dieback, and that probably will be GG. And Execration, it feels like the last 10 minutes they just turned it on and boom.
Yeah.
They just win the game.
Remember at the start of the game when I said BSJ is just so right?